And from the sidelines tonight, we have David Aldridge. Snow against Hardaway. All right, Clark, at this juncture of the season, what's important for a young player?
Well, for young players, universally, Kevin, it's all about getting comfortable, making sure that you're earning your way, feeling like you belong. That's where your confidence comes from.
The Nuggets now in offense. Ball's knocked loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. The shot's good from Snow.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Here's Chaney. Guarded by McKee. Chaney no good. Coleman, the pass to Iverson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. He dishes it to Mutombo. Back to Iverson. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Iverson. The pass to Coleman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. On offense, here are the Nuggets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
These teams were comparable last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Yeah, both sides are competitive, but not necessarily playing at a championship level. Part of what makes this battle so interesting is how close they are.
Here's McKee after Tim Hardaway's bucket.
I like the muscle McKee puts behind his play. Both ends of the floor. He moves with authority and will get physical if he thinks it'll make the difference.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. He doesn't get the second one. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hardaway against Snow. Outside Hardaway. McDyess. It's rebounded by Snow. Passes it to Coleman. Allen Iverson on the wing. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Off target with his 3. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They trail by 1. Chaney's shot is good.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And this is where Iverson is almost unguardable, not giving the D any time to react.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Hardaway. To the paint, here's McDyess. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And this is where you get McDyess the ball and let him work. Nice execution.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The 3 from Iverson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Ryder. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Hardaway, no good.
And this is the type of shot they want. Coming up empty there, but I won't be shocked if they try to go back to this. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Ryder. Iverson covering. Ryder, then the pass to Hardaway. Here's Chaney. Back to Hardaway. Howard setting the pick for Hardaway. Clock at 6. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Ryder. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's McKee. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Got a piece of it. There's the triple. Rebounded by Coleman.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to McKee. Here's the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Ryder. He's covered by Snow. The high post shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Iverson. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 7 points for Iverson.
Such a tough competitor. It's impressive watching Iverson gut it out through contact and convert.
Pass to Howard. Over Mutombo. A nice shot by Howard.
And you know, the ability to knock down the mid-range shot can be an equalizer against bigger defenders.
Absolutely. Draw them away from the rim where their size becomes a hindrance.
Chalk up 2 there.
This is a shot McKee does have in his arsenal. Allow him room, and he will hit from mid-range.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Chaney. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Here's Snow. The tray. Rebound by the Nuggets. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
One of the things you always look at is turnover differential, and it was very much in their favor, taking advantage of the extra opportunities.
And give their defense credit. Nothing easy, applying pressure, and forcing a lot of those miscues.
Here's Iverson. After Tim Hardaway's bucket, fires the 3, and Allen Iverson with the 3. Iverson's got 10 points in the game.
And this game has been a teeter-totter. Both teams trading the lead back and forth we go.
It's been an evenly matched game so far. Might come down to a buzzer beater at this rate.
Now here is Hardaway. 6 points for him. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. 76ers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks.
Oh, big time throwdown. Man. Yeah, Iverson is just going off. Not really a surprise, but it's always fun to watch.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets making a change here. Posey's checked in.
41, James Posey.
The Nuggets trail by 3. And there's the pass to McDyess. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Allen Iverson.
And night in and night out, you know, McDyess provides a bunch of energy. He's an athletic big guy who does a little bit of everything for you. Those guys are hard to find, but always valued.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is what makes him tough. A big guy who can knock him down from the strike.
76ers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. The drive by Iverson. 14 feet away. Here's more. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ryder, then the pass to McDyess. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. McDyess has got his 2nd bucket tonight. Plenty of give and take, Mike, so far in this one.
6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play tonight.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 12, and it's good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
Here's more. No good with the layup.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
And the Nuggets making a change here.
2nd team foul. In for Denver, number 5, LaShawn.
Hardaway with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
This is it to Leonard. Back to Hardaway.
The foul call. Aaron McKee. 1st personal foul. 3rd team foul.
76ers on defense. McDyess kicks to Posey. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Howard with a screen on Iverson. Here's Posey. And another miss by Denver. The 76ers lead. 18 feet out. Basket good.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Denver's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Hardaway kicks to Posey. Here's Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And that's exactly what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the right side. McKee dishes to Iverson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The fearlessness of Iverson is incredible. I love how he challenges defenses inside.
He hits both from the stripe. Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. McDyess a screen. Hardaway kicks to McDyess. Almost, but it rolls out.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. From deep, Moore. Leonard grabs the board. The Nuggets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. A different look for Denver. Harvey's checked in for Howard. And Ryder subbed in for Tim Hardaway. Denver with the ball. Trailing by 2. Ryder no good. Harper, Posey covering. Here's McKee. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You know, sometimes defenses just sleep on this guy. They forget how explosive he can be.
Explosive is right. He's more than happy, though, Clark, to remind them of what he can do when airborne.
Indeed.
And for a point guard like him to be able to dunk it, it's extra devastating for a defense when this happens.
They get the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 4. Goes up the baseline. Again, Philadelphia.
So many different tricks up his sleeve. Makes him a tough matchup.
McKee's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Leonard. The Nuggets with another miss.
Why would he take that shot? No chance with that kind of look.
Beats me. Sometimes you just don't know what players are thinking.
McKee for the triple. Goes back up. And Mutombo finishes inside. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
The long arms of Mutombo. Excellent at using his size on the offensive glass.
Harvey sinks that one from the post.
With no one getting in his way, he goes for the easy money. Excellent play.
Pass to Bell. Back to McKee. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Ryder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Another thing they're doing well early on tonight is moving the ball. Playing selfless basketball and getting involved on the offensive plays.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
Iverson with the ball. Williams picks him up. Now the pass to McKee. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. The Nuggets trail by 4. Passes to Leonard. Williams up on top. Here's Leonard. Guarded by McKee. Leonard passes to Ryder. 6 to shoot from past the arc. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Can't leave him open from deep. Need to at least get a hand up.
Pass to McKee. He kicks it to Dallenberg. Dishes it to Iverson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Iverson's got 19 points.
Eye for an eye right there. You hit me with the triple, I'm coming right back at you with the three of my own.
And you love that mentality. Both sides playing with fire in their bellies tonight.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Iverson. Here's Harpering. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep three-point territory. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. 76ers lead by 1. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Plenty of unselfish play in the first, getting everybody involved on offense, which is nice to see.
Got to reward guys for getting open and keep the defense guessing on who to defend.
The Nuggets trail. And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from outside, and they could not have played him any better.
Here's Harpering. No good from outside. And Denver has possession. They trail by 1. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. To the inside. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Denver. 76ers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And here's Iverson outside. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He's letting it fly from downtown, and you can see the confidence is obvious when he shoots the 3-ball, and that's part of what makes him such an outstanding shooter.
Yeah, no question. And I don't understand why the defense hasn't adjusted and tried to chase him off the line.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. 5 on the clock. Here's Harvey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Iverson kicks to Bell. Back to Iverson. Down low. McKee, no luck. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Smith has checked in. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Denver. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. Here's Harvey. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Raja Bell on the wing. Kicks to McKee. There's the 3. Cheney grabs the board.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a 3.
He breaks out the tomahawk. Power finish right there.
And Clark, we could feel the rim and the floor shake after that. Wow.
What an aggressive move to the bucket. He wasn't about to pass up that chance. He threw it down.
Here's Leonard. Last time, 14 points for him. Ryder, then the pass to Leonard. Here's Ryder. 5 to shoot. Fade away. They grab their own miss. Here's Harvey, and the layup's good off the glass. Harvey's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
It's simple. You got to get a body into your man. Box out if you want to rebound the ball.
Defensive rebounding is about effort, trying, being willing to put a body on someone.
Here's McKee. Denver getting their last shot to go. The layup missed. The pass to Leonard. Here's Ryder. Iverson covering. Williams, a screen on Iverson. Ryder misses the jumper. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Pound for pound, I don't know if there's a tougher player than Allen Iverson.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ryder, then the pass to Cheney. Launches a 3. Tries again. The dish to Williams. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. The 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's McKee. It's rebounded by Ryder. Ryder's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
The next foul will put them in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away free points at the line.
Denver's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
To me, those are always hard calls for the officials. But I don't think he was set right there.
I agree, but those type of plays can go either way.
Antonio McDyess is checked in for Denver.
24. Antonio McDyess.
Now Arroyo. To the middle. Here's Posey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second
It's
personal
going to be on
foul.
Rajah Bell.
15
You know, there are
foul.
occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Posey. Morris checked in for Philadelphia. Snow comes in for McKee. And he makes both free throws. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. He takes it in. Here's Smith. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Defense should have sent help. A size advantage down low makes for an easy 2 points.
Nuggets shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Chaney. Over Dell. Misses off the left iron.
Really good position defensively and a really good shot contest, too.
Couldn't have played it any better.
McDyess grabs the ball.
76ers foul. Matt Harpering. Second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Nuggets, Calvert Cheney. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. No luck that time either. And coach, something you appreciate, the ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
Denver's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Arroyo. Posey dishes to McDyess. He kicks it to Arroyo. The 3. Nice shot by Posey. Posey's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
Nice pass creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
And he drives in. Here's Smith. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Winning play there. Saw the opportunity to take a second crack at it.
Here's Arroyo. Good D by Bell. An opportunity for them to get back on top.
Yeah, they've kept it within an arm's length. Now they need to make a play.
Here's Snow. Tries yet again. And it's Denver with the rebound. Chaney's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Snow. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Pass to McDyess. And the rejection by Smith. Moore right side. Here's Harpering with the drive. Rebound collected by Ryder. Ryder's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
They've placed an emphasis on beating up that offensive glass, and it's paying off with all of these second chance buckets.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponents in transition tonight. Right away, they're finding points off the fast break.
First one falls for him. A different look for Denver. Harvey comes in for James Posey. Hardaway is subbed in for Carlos Arroyo. The 76ers also with a sub. Dallenberg's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers trail by 3. Snow the pass to Bell. 14 feet away. Here's Moore. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Hardaway. McDyess a screen. Here's Chaney. The Nuggets with another miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Bell trying to break loose. Smith, no luck. Denver shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
76ers foul. Second personal foul.
For Denver, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. 76ers trailing. Inside, Smith. No good. That would have tied it. To the paint. McDyess. Good. McDyess has got 8 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right.
Usually a finicky shooter at the arc, but Snow looks confident in the selection there.
Here's Hardaway. Philadelphia able to drain the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Bell kicks to Smith over McDyess. And that one hits back iron. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Tell you what, his focus and fruitfulness at the stripe this half, tremendous.
And he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for the freebies.
Hamilton's checked in for Harvey. Then for the 76ers, Coleman's checked in for Bell. And it's McKee in for Snow. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. The 76ers trail by 3. Back to McKee. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Great D that time from Hardaway.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Ryder, then the pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Ryder, good. Ryder's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Impressive anticipation on the lead pass, putting it right on the money for his teammate.
McKee dishes to Moore, out to the right wing. D'Alembert gets to McKee. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Not many that focus in more than Hardaway. That's the reason he was able to hit that shot. Focus.
The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Moore, driving the lane. Hamilton pulls it in. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Out to Hardaway. Wide open look. And again, it's Denver.
Tell you what, looks to me like they're trying to crack this door open.
Yeah, they've got the momentum. Can they separate now?
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Howard's checked in. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Smith the pass to Moore. To stop the run. Here's Coleman. Here's D'Alembert. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Philadelphia. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. Iverson's checked in for the 76ers. 76ers on defense. 9-point game. Cheney, no good.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
Now here's Hardaway. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. McDyess, a screen. A 3-ball. And Dallenberg pulls it down. Dallenberg has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway against Iverson. He dishes it to Smith. Dallenberg passes to Coleman. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Cheney. Dallenberg covering. Here's Ryder. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
The drive by Iverson. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
McDyess, a screen. Here's Cheney. And Dallenberg pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 9. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Here's Cheney. Throws down the breakaway jam.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
The 76ers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Coleman, the pass to Dallenberg. Here's Iverson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Baiting defenders in the fouls. AI, so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. And both free throws good for Iverson.
Well, I love the heart Iverson plays with. Really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
Got it up. The shot, no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. Basketball, though, left in this one. Over to the wing. McKee for the triple. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Ryder. And there's the pass to Cheney. Off target from outside.
Well, not the most reliable from long distance. They practically dared him to shoot that one.
Now here's McKee. He's tightly guarded. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And it's sent back by Mutombo.
This is Mutombo's calling card. An absolutely ferocious and talented shot blocker.
The Nuggets leading by 9. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Cheney. The Nuggets with another miss. 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. 3-pointers, Snow. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hardaway against Snow. Here's Cheney. Off target with the jump hook. The 76ers trail by 6. The drive by Iverson. And the layup falls. And that's now 30 points for Iverson.
Defense tries everything to slow Iverson down, but to no avail. He blasts right by him.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Passes it to Cheney. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to McDice. Here's Howard. McDice down low. Guarded by McKee. Hardaway, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. With the floater, the shot's good from Snow. Now just a 2-point Denver lead.
Recognizing his teammate had a better shot. Good play and decision by Coleman there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Falling behind in this one, needing a spark.
They need to find something that works and stick with it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he was too open or something. He really should have hit that one.
Snow can't hit.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
76ers foul. Eric Snow.
And the 76ers making a change here. Smith is checked in.
In for Philadelphia, number 41, Jabari Smith.
On defense, Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Cheney, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. McKee dishes to Iverson. Over Cheney. And Allen Iverson the bucket. The assist by McKee. Iverson's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Snow against Hardaway. Here's Cheney. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Philadelphia. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Nice shot by Smith.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Hardaway. Pass to McDice. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists now tonight.
Hardaway is a pure point guard, effective at not only creating for himself, but really good with his passing skills as well.
Iverson gets the bucket.
And he has been dialed in since the tip with his shot. Great output from him so far.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. Here's Cheney. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Mutombo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stolen by McDice. Hardaway against Snow. Cheney. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Smith. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's Iverson missing.
Even for good shooters like him, that's still a bit deep.
We've seen him make those before, but it's not an easy shot.
And the pass to Ryder. The Nuggets with another miss. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-2 run here. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Came close to picking that one off. Nice hustle defensively.
Even those deflections help. Very disruptive to the offense.
Iverson passes to Smith. Back to Iverson. Hardaway against Snow. Over Hardaway. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look. But he had the space and is capable of making it. That was absolutely his shot to miss. Plenty of room at the arc. All set up. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Smith kicks to Iverson. 3-pointers. Snow. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
3.
Snow's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement. putting your shooters in good positions.
Denver calls timeout. Coleman's checked in for Smith.
Lineup for the 76ers. Number 44, Derek Coleman.
Here's Ryder. Off the inbound, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Snow, the pass to Mutombo. From deep. Snow can't hit. Here's Ryder. Iverson covering to stop the drought, and the dunk by McDyess.
McDyess so strong around the basket, putting the power in power forward.
Here's Snow. He's got 13. Passes to McKee. Cheney grabs the board. Cheney's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
No room for error there because he threw it down with both hands.
Pretty smart. Yeah, with the score this close, you can't afford any mistakes.
Boy, a miss slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And here is Iverson. He has 35. Takes it inside. That shot missing. Great D that time from Hardaway. For the tie, here's Ryder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And also, I love how they've been moving the ball side to side. Great passing, unlocking their offense.
James Posey's checked in for Denver. That one drops. He ties it up. And for the 76ers, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And there it is for him. Iverson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's really cagey on the attack. Iverson has a real knack for knowing when to slash and get to the rim.
Denver shooting just 34% from the floor. Hardaway dishes to McDyess. And there is Hardaway. That's good on the assist by McDyess. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And here's Denver on the wing, Hardaway. With some arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Dallenberg's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Iverson. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers call time here.
Shooting too many blanks in this one to stay close.
Maybe try something different. Couldn't hurt at this point.
Long range from the inbound. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 10. Lock at 6. Kicks it to McDyess. Pass to Posey. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go that time. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. More. The 76ers with another miss. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Could very well be the opening they've been waiting for.
For the lead. Hardaway, no good. Here's Iverson, and he makes good on the layup.
Allen Iverson.
Iverson's got 39.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Hardaway against McKee. Unloads from 9. Here's Ryder. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The 76ers lead. Here's Iverson. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Williams is checked in for the Nuggets. Harvey comes in for Juwan Howard. Here's Iverson. He's got 39. Here's McKee. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Miracle shot. If I'm coach, I'm definitely discouraging him from taking that again.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Iverson kicks to McKee. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here he goes. Tries again, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Philadelphia, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Aaron McKee.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers making a change here. And so he hits both. Here's Hardaway. He's got 10. Pass to Ryder. Williams, a screen on Snow. Here's Ryder. He's covered by Snow. Ryder, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Now the pass to McKee. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Rebounded by Hardaway. Nuggets shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. The 10-footer. Here's Harvey. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Snow. Philadelphia shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Here's Snow. 13 points in the game. Here's Harpering. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Hardaway. Williams, a screen on McKee. Hardaway passes to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Like the energy from Williams in the paint. Going in for a strong finish that time.
Williams has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Passes it to Geiger. Now here's McKee. 10 points for him. And no good. Nice D from Williams. Releases. Ryder, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Over to the left wing. Here's Harpering. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
He's a fantastic facilitator. He could virtually run a team in his sleep.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Outside Hardaway. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
The ball sailing out of bounds. Not the offensive possession they were hoping for.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Back to McKee. Here's Coleman. Misses the layup. The third quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Pepsi Center. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Pass to Cheney. Now Arroyo. Here's Cheney. Defended by Bell.
Working the screen game to perfection.
Yeah, Clark got him all the way to the rim.
Guys, late defensive rotation there. Done.
Here's Geiger. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Matt Harpering.
And the 76ers lead by 6.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Leonard. Dishes it to McDyess. 4 on the clock.
Noble effort to take the charge, but I don't think he was quite set there.
Yeah, you could see him still leaning just a bit. Tough foul to take.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Dallenberg's checked in. McDyess kicks to Arroyo. Down low, Posey. That falls. Great assist by Carlos Arroyo. Arroyo's got 3 assists tonight.
Smart approach to this possession. Working the ball inside for a point-blank shot at the hoop.
Now here's Iverson to the inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Unselfish play. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
The Nuggets trail by 6. The pass to Cheney.
76ers foul. Speedy Claxton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
McDyess kicks to Arroyo. To the middle. McDyess, good.
In a big moment, you go to your star, and that's what they did, and he delivers.
As a team, they have a lot of confidence in him taking those high-pressure shots, and he embraces the challenge.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. No good from Bell. The Nuggets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Passes it to Cheney. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Dallenberg's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Iverson passes to Dallenberg. Here's Bell. McDyess grabs the ball. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Cheney. McDyess a screen. To the paint. And the dunk by McDyess.
Whenever McDyess gets that rock around the hoop, Antonio is ready.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Iverson passes to Claxton. Puts up a 3. Iverson, no luck.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Tumbo is checked in for the 76ers. McKee comes in for Bell.
The 76ers. Dikembe Mutombo. Aaron McKee.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to McDyess. Here's Cheney. 6 on the shot clock. Over McKee. Cheney, no good. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Back to Iverson. The pass to Claxton. Rebound by the Nuggets. McDyess has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Arroyo. Bank shot, no good.
No surprise that one didn't go down. A low percentage shot usually misses.
As a coach, shots like that drive you nuts.
Here's Harpering. Passes to Claxton. The dish to McKee. It's good.
Aaron McKee.
And the 76ers lead by 4. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Arroyo. Claxton covering. Leonard. And it's off from 3-point range. Philadelphia shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. McKee for 3. And it's James Posey with the rebound. Posey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Cheney passes to Arroyo. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Allen Iverson on the way. Inside. Here's Harpering. No good with the triple. It's stolen by Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your Denver dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Now, he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here is Hardaway. Over Snow. Off the left rim and out.
Offensively, he just seems to be out of gas in this half. I'm not sure what he needs to get his shooting on track.
Pass to McKee. He kicks to Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Coleman. No good that time. Great D that time from Howard.
Derek Coleman. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Williams sends a screen for Hardaway. Williams, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There's that rebounding that Scott Williams is known for. I love seeing him go after the offensive glass like that.
The drive by Iverson comes up empty down low. The Nuggets trail by 4. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. The offensive rebound goes up again. Here's Howard. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. The 76ers leading by 4. Mutombo kicks to Iverson. To the left side wing. McKee for the triple. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Rebound by the 76ers. Iverson outside. Pass to McKee. Lets it go with a 3. Good. It's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting in the 4th quarter not pretty, down around 29%. Here's Ryder. Iverson covering. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's the pass to Snow. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Nuggets trail by 7. Down low. Williams' shot is off. Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. McKee goes back up. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Ryder, then the pass to Hardaway. Kicks to Williams. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Nice move. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
The 76ers leading by 5. Snow, the pass to Iverson. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Snow. It's good from long range. Snow's got 11 in the second half.
Talk about confidence. Snow wasting no time going right up with it.
Ryder, then the pass to Hardaway. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's McKee. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. This is to Hardaway. to Howard. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. The three from Iverson. Another three for Philadelphia.
Here in this fourth quarter, it has been all about the three-point shot for them.
Absolutely making it rain. And there's no better time to pick up points in a hurry.
Now here's Hardaway. Buries it down low.
Peep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
Right wing. Here's McKee. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. McKee's got 5 points in the quarter.
Athletic play by McKee against close defense, creating a path for himself to a shot.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Chaney. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Antonio McDyess is checked in for the Nuggets. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. And the dunk by McDyess.
When McDyess is cooking like that and starts to heat up, it's almost impossible to defend him.
The 76ers leading by 9. And McKee kicks to D'Alembert. Pass to McKee. To the right side. Shoots from 12. No good from Moore. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Hardaway. He dishes it to McDyess. And D'Alembert pulls it down. Philadelphia shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Moore passes to McKee. McKee against Howard. 13 feet away, and that one goes long. The Nuggets trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McDyess has got 12 points here in the second half.
Since his last game, he's been a machine, cleaning up every chance he gets.
He sure is. These past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Denver shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Howard setting the pick for Hardaway. Here's Chaney. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McKee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And McKee kicks to D'Alembert. Now here's McKee. He's guarded closely. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a 3.
The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Moore driving to the basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Snow is checked in for Philadelphia.
Number 20, Eric Snow.
And there's the pass to Chaney. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
What a setup. Great time.
I know, what a finish. Putting it down with authority. Woo!
That's just great teamwork. Plain and simple.
Well, they've got to pull out all of the stops right now.
Even with an all-out effort, they've got a lot of ground to make up and not much time to do it.
30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Eric Snow. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
So solid at setting the pace and the tone as well as orchestrating an offense. Snow really rarely forces anything out there. He kind of lets the game come to him.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Boy, an uphill battle for him. Everything has to go perfect.
Yeah, get the best shot you can as quickly as you can and then immediately foul.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tumbo is checked in for Geiger. And Iverson's subbed in for Snow. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And when you think of Mutombo, his defense comes to mind. Specifically how terrific of a shot blocker and rebounder he is.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. 23 seconds left in the game. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Chaney. The Nuggets with another miss. Mutombo against Howard. And there's the drive. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, they've got to be proud of their performance. Coming into enemy territory and taking the win, impressive.
And it was a decisive victory at that. They've made a lot of fans unhappy here in this arena.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. But what a fantastic performance on the road.
Yeah, you certainly savor these type
Support